Social by Design: Integrating Social Media in a Website by Samantha Farley. Social media seems to be the key to creating a happier user experience. Social networking is a huge reason to why users go online. Social technologies are rising, and as a social website begins to evolve, it is becoming clear that a one-way design of a website is no longer enough. User designers need to start integrating websites with social media instead of placing social media as a header or a footer on a page. Creators need to find a way to successfully weave it into their websites. Integrating websites with social media. Integrate social in the very fabric of our design and not so much bolt it in as an afterthought. Social media plus websites equals a happy user. Social design is about creating creative ways to incorporate social media within a website. Creating a Twitter hover card will allow a website user to easily access the details of other users by simply hovering over their contact name. A great way for users to interact with people behind each tweet. There are also social plugins, especially when trying to integrate Facebook within a website. Social buttons allow visitors to easily navigate to and from various networks. As a user, it is important to be able to easily navigate through a website. By adding social media within the pages of a website, users must easily be able to jump from one page to another. With social buttons, it allows users to easily do this, jump from one site to site. Users can now understand the depth in which a website has to offer. It allows users to connect to a specific brand by being allowed the access to connect to different social medias. Social buttons are an easier step for creating a connection between a user and your website. It is important, however, to not just rely on these social buttons, but truly find what it is a user is looking for when engaging in your site. Social buttons allows visitors to easily navigate to and from various networks. Social buttons are great when trying to navigate through pages, but what about the other hassles that users face when using a website? How painful is it to have to fill out countless personal information just to log into an account in a website? It's even worse when it feels like you are filling out an in-depth questionnaire about your personal life. Nothing is worse than when you see your favorite pair of shoes on a website and have to turn away because you want to avoid the dreaded process of filling out login information. What is the best way to rectify this problem? Social login. It allows users to connect to your website through more than 30 different social networks around the world. The picture on the right shows an image of the shows the social logins shoppers use most frequently. How much easier would it be for a user to be able to simply log into a website account with a simple click of the button? With the help of social login, website designers will be able to integrate social media, such as Facebook, with their websites, creating a better user experience. There are, however, other ways to integrate social media and websites. It is most important, however, to understand these social media websites in order to create the perfect social design. In order to integrate social media with website design, understanding both social web and social media goes a long way. There are two major groups of sites existing within the social web. These two sites have been identified as people focused and actively focused. Looking at these two pictures, can you guess which image belongs to which identity? People focused. Social websites stress social interaction through user driven personal content. Profile pages found on a user's homepage is the center of what drives social interaction. Facebook is a great example of people focused, a homepage created and filled with content of a user's choice. Actively focused. Social websites focus on the social interaction through site specific content. Instead of people focus and focusing on profile content, actively focus is focusing more on content that contributes to the community. Content that is created for a site specific purpose, person, or theme. A dating website or even YouTube is actively focused. It creates content that is specifically for this particular purpose. Once identifying the groups incorporated with social web, the understanding of social media is key to understanding how best to weave these social media outlets in a website. Facebook encourages social interaction. It involves real life experiences and places it into a virtual space. It allows users to connect with one another by allowing users to incorporate their real life experiences and upload it into a virtual community. Facebook being weaved into a website will allow users to see their friends' opinions and viewpoints. It allows users to share your website and their user experience amongst their friends. Although MySpace may seem as though it is fading amongst the world of social media, it can still be a strong tool when incorporating media within a website. Like Facebook, MySpace creates a user profile page. MySpace uses real life experiences and places it into a virtual space. It is a social network that allows users to view other people's profile pages but with some limitations. Facebook, however, seems to be edging out in front when it comes to the world of social interaction. LinkedIn is an interesting social networking tool. It steers away from a social experience of engaging with friends and is more geared on a professional level. It's not so much emphasizing on a social connection amongst peers, but on a business connection. Websites involving large companies as their brand would be wise to integrate LinkedIn within their page. A simple application process on a website can become a hassle to fill out. Why not take the idea of the social login, but on a LinkedIn standpoint? Some companies have already taken steps to doing just this. They allow users to connect to their LinkedIn page to use as an application on a website. Forget filling out long, dragged out applications when you can just click a simple button. Lastly, it seems like Twitter is taking over mainstream social media. It has become one of the fastest growing social networks. Three keywords, however, come to mind for Twitter's success. Simplicity, one reason for Twitter's amazing success. Twitter is simple, efficient, and direct. It allows users to interact with one another in only 140 character messages. It is one key factor, however, that sets Twitter apart from the rest. Hashtags run the world. They influence users and can leave a strong impact on the media world. Companies need to do more than create a social button on their website page, but actually interact with Twitter. Hashtag your brand on your website. Create a slogan and use Twitter to a website's advantage. A brand can easily take to social media mainstream and the users will start to take notice. After understanding the world of social media, we must take the world for what it is, filled with social animals. We are social animals. We let others dictate our every decision. We use reviews on websites such as Amazon to help us make a decision on a purchase. We look at the ratings of a movie to determine whether or not it is worthy to watch. We write negative reviews to influence the minds of others because some restaurant, company, or brand had done us wrong. We are the social animals in this world, and creators should use that to their advantage with reviews. Designers need to take advantage of the world today. Designers should use Facebook Friends user reviews and place them at the top of an Amazon review page. Users look to their friends for advice. Using Facebook allows users to hear reviews or see comments from their friends. This would stand out and distinguish your website amongst the rest. By merging social media reviews about a product or service on a website, it can help to improve credibility and increase popularity. Social sharing. A great way to integrate social media in a website is to take advantage of the share option on Facebook. With the user's consent, they should be able to share the purchases they made on a website and be able to share it on their social media accounts such as Facebook. This creates free publicity for a website. With the share option on a website allows users to share with their list of social media friends. It makes a website visible to others. But does it work? The biggest question of all could be if you put all this time into weaving social media within a website, would it pay off? A great way to find answers would be to use social measuring tools. Measure social engagement through interactions, which include hashtags, comments, tweets, Facebook statuses, and even private messages. It can only be successful, however, if designers put in the effort to truly incorporate social media within their page. Keep in mind, it is important to create content that speaks to the audience you want to reach. A website needs to be able to predict the changes that occur within social media. It is important to specifically weave social media in a website. The main goal is to get consumers to engage within your website and its content. Continue to keep up with social media as it evolves. Users will thank you for creating a happier user experience. It will help to create loyal visitors amongst the page. Don't just use social media as a sharing tool. Use social media to add value to your website brand and the overall experience you want to create for your users. Thank you.